It started with a statement from the president of the world superpower wishing Kenyans well as they get ready for the election 22 days away.
The choice of who will lead Kenya is up to the Kenyan people. The United States does not endorse any candidate for office.
It was a short speech uploaded across Kenya's political divide. But then came the U.S. Secretary of State for African Affairs, Johnny Carson, who added a footnote to the president's speech, and UK High Commissioner Christian Turner, who said they would maintain only essential contact with the suspects if they were elected into office. What followed next was a flurry of statements from scores of European Union nations, France and Switzerland included, cautioning of a possible strain on cordial relations between them and Kenya if ICC suspects Uhuru Kenyatta and William Ruto took over power. The statements, however, rubbed the Jubilee leaders the wrong way.
The people of Kenya know what they want. The people of Kenya are ready for a Jubilee government.
The Jubilee team putting the diplomats to task to come out clear in their messages, which caution against electing them, but start like this.
I'm impartial. It is not for me to back any one candidate over the other. My government is saying it. President Obama said it yesterday. It is for the Kenyan people to decide. This election is a Kenyan choice.
There is no need to dance around words. If you say Kenyans are free to elect who they want, and then you say you have no preferred candidate, and then you tell us if you elect Uhuru Kenyatta there are consequences. Isn't that contradictory? If there are consequences if you elect Uhuru Kenyatta, it means you are telling Kenyans, elect our candidate, we have a stooge and a puppet, so elect this one.
It's a situation that Jubilee and its supporters view as a big brother antique.
We don't mind you airing your opinions, but I want to remind you of the many silent nations who have worked consistently with Kenya and helped us achieve the kind of growth rate that we have seen in this country. We shall continue to work with those nations. We will continue to trade with the nations that are willing to trade with Kenya.
Karibu! Karibu!
The court leadership, however, begging the electorate to vote them into power as they were better placed to deal with the issues facing the country.
We are determined as a coalition for reforms and democracy to deliver a nation that is going to stand strong and tall within the community of nations. We do not want as a people to do things that are going to bring disgrace and dishonor to this nation. Hiyo imefika hapo.
In the streets of various towns, however, it's a matter that has stirred debate, with scores torn between the track record displayed by Uhuru Kenyatta and his running mate William Ruto and the possible consequences Kenya might suffer by voting them to power.
Bado mimi nitawatafutia tu hao watu kulingana na vile wako. Mimi naonanga wakiwa viongozi. Ruto nishamuona kwa upande wa kilimo na Uhuru nishamuona kwa upande wa finance.
If I was to vote for them and I realized that there would be sanctions, a possibility of sanctions, I wouldn't vote for them because that means I have personal liabilities. That's in effect personally to me, and I don't want that.
I think for me, I can vote for them because they are more of supporting the youth and their leadership. I think it can be good in the future.
I wouldn't vote for them because looking at the countries like Zimbabwe, they are so behind right now, and I wouldn't want my country to go that road.
The Western nations made their position known to Kenyans at just about 3 weeks to the election. Sylvia Chebet, Citizen Weekend.